Story time with Fergie and friends.
Story time, Fergie and friends. So lovely to see you all again. Mums, dads, aunts and uncles, granny, grandpa. Yay! Round of applause, round of applause. The Lady Who Came from the Sun, written by K.Hopper and illustrated by K.Hopper. Of course, what a lovely book. Look at this. This is fantastic. The Lady Who Came from the Sun. And look here. It's delicious. What I thought we'd make is you can take some blueberries and a kiwi and make a lovely flower, and there's your stem and your beautiful flower, and there's like a sunflower with the orange and the inside, and you can eat your book. Ha! Last week we planted our book, now you can eat your book. And I thought it was just fun to do that. Okay, are you ready? Well, these wonderful sunflower glasses make me sneeze, so I'm going to put my reading goggles behind them and let's see if it works then. Aha! Aha! There we have it. Are you ready? One day many years ago it was noticed that the world seemed sad. The sun tried with all its might to shine brighter, but sadly it was to no avail. After much deliberation, the Sun King decided he would send down his purest, shiniest beams of love to walk among the people in the hope of making things better. Have you ever met someone who made your heart warm simply by being by your side? Someone who silently demonstrated that you absolutely deserve to be happy for the best part of every single day. Someone who inspired you to be a better person, to unknowingly dream to be more like them. Because the most important thing in the world is to sprinkle seeds of love and watch them grow. Yay! Someone who painted your life yellow and asked for nothing in return. Then the chances are they are a love beamer sent directly from the sun, and you are very lucky to have known them. There was once a very special lady whose kindness changed the world. She had sparkly eyes which danced above her gentle and modest smile. She radiated warmth and an invisible yellow light. Days rolled by, witnessing her unfathomable extensions of love and generosity to all those who crossed her path. A son or daughter needed a gentle reminder that they were most certainly capable of fighting for a personal cause. She would call for a chat, throwing in life-lightening stories about mistakes she had made during her recent knitting exploits and other such things. A friend needed a touch of sunshine casting upon their day for no reason except that life can sometimes feel gloomy. She would knock on the door armed with the beautiful flowers and a comforting embrace, ears ready to listen. A grandchild expressed a hint of restlessness during a visit. She would scoop them up and take them on a magical journey, effortlessly teaching them about the beauty of life, always there to be found if you looked hard enough. They may have only ventured as far as the park, across the road, or even to a den made from blankets in the corner of the living room, but the pure joy from each beautiful encounter would be sure to fill the child's heart and remain there forever. Part 2, there was very little consideration for herself as the lady danced around her small part of the world casting love. And she had the most fabulous ability to laugh at herself, because it's possibly impossible to take oneself so seriously when there are so many others to consider. Her yellow soul was a powerful magnet which had become a sun in its own right, shining fiercely and incessantly. One day the lady gazed around at those who had been closest to her on her journey, and she smiled. A tear of contentment and loving pride spilled out from the corner of an eye, and she realized it was time for her to leave. The world appeared to have forgotten how to smile again. It seemed slightly more dreary, a little less hopeful, and there was a noticeable emptiness. But it didn't take long for the people whose lives she had graced to realize she had never, ever left. Keep the light shining always, and well done. How fantastic. Written by K.Hopper and illustrated by K.Hopper. I have a feeling that K.Hopper might be K.Hopper's child. Just saying. Just saying. Lots of love and thank you for sending it in.
With Fergie and friends. With Fergie and friends.